So, for the NCAA Division 1 Women's Volleyball Semifinals, about the games, we had the 3 seed Texas A&M. They were in the first semifinal ever in program history as a volleyball program. Texas A&M volleyball, and Pittsburgh went to 5 straight national semifinals. Pittsburgh always seemed to lose in the semifinals the years before. They never made it to a championship ever in program history. They've always lost in the semifinals. Last 4 seasons they have, and this season was no different. They got swept by number 1 seeded Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Panthers, in a Super 3-0, and then Wisconsin. The 3 seeds have left. Or top right, excuse me. 3 seeds top right, excuse me. They played 1 seed Kentucky from the bottom right, and Kentucky had a tougher road, but they won it in 5 sets. They won their matchup 5 sets over Wisconsin, 3 sets to 2. So, at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, December 21st, we have a national championship match in women's volleyball, the final NCAA women's volleyball match across all divisions. Is the Division 1 Women's Volleyball Championship, and it's Texas A&M, number 3 Texas A&M, number 1 Kentucky, from Kansas City, and then it's hosted by the University of Kansas and the University of Kansas City. They are dual hosting. And then we have, and then number 3. So in the pre-show, you will get 3 Eastern on ABC, and then the national championship match will start at 3:30 Eastern on ABC. So used to be where you would have it to where like there's not a ton of more matches would be on SC or AC or I remember that. Or maybe like they'd be on like ESPNU, and then you'd have the first 2 rounds on ESPN Plus, or not even ESPN Plus. I remember when they were like on Big Ten Network, like they would be on like Big Ten Network or like other networks, like ESPN didn't pick up the whole network. They might have just picked up like SC Network matches or AC Network, or certain ones. Like ESPN might have had matches on ESPN3, but they didn't pick all of them up. They picked the ones only up for like the rates that they had rates to air, and they did their like different affiliations. So some would be on like Big Ten Network with the Big Ten teams. So yeah, and then they have the regional semifinals and ESPN regional semifinals, which is the final 16, third round, and the quarterfinals, so the regional final on ESPN. They like have the regional semifinals on 4 matches on ESPN2 on Thursday, 4 matches on ESPN U, and then they would have for the regional finals all 4 back to back 2 hour time slots on ESPN U, or they would. So you miss like half the miss like some of the match because you're watching this match. And the next match started on ESPN News. So you're a fan of one of those 2 teams playing. You want to watch there. So then you miss that end of the match. You have 2 screens. So and then they do 2.5 hours apart, but it's 2 days in a row. 2 different days, So So yeah. So yeah. I like it. It's still not the ideal heights, but at least remember the first 2 rounds, like the 5th set. They're going to regroup on ESPN Plus, and then find out the 8th to 7th Saturday day, there's an ESPN New U. They're having on ESPN 2, ESPN U. And the first 2 days were on ESPN Plus, because it was cutting it. It wasn't consistently on TV, So, and some local cable providers only have like ESPN 2, ESPN 2, like hotel rooms, like I've seen. They only have those 2 channels that have ESPN New U, so